Hello and welcome to this online workshop on using the Floriday Explorer. We will explain how you can use the Floriday Explorer to explore and manage your assortment, how to purchase directly on growers, supply and how to report feedback. Additionally, I will show you how to create requests and quotes, how to assemble filter sets, how to make clock presales via the Explorer, and finally how to create supply selections. Let's get started. Open the Floriday menu and select the Explorer. There's the option to explore, purchase or manage assortment. Before we continue here, let's take a look on what's on this page. Here you will see a number of shortcuts, which I will briefly go over with you. Novelties, submitted by growers and verified by Royal Flora Holland. Clock presales. Clicking here will take you to the clock presales offerings. I will explain this later. New. All the new products added by growers in the catalog. Back in stock. This allows you to filter directly for items that have become available again in the past week. These are items that may not necessarily be new, but have been available for a while. Some growers use 360-degree product photos. If you are interested, you can click here to view how the photos look. Royal Flora Holland Select. Buy flowers and plants via Royal Flora Holland Select without inventory risk and delivered quickly. Feedback. Here you can see the feedback that you or your colleagues have made to growers. Supply selections. Here you can see the supply selections you have made. You can make supply selections of certain product types or make a selection per buyer. I will come back to this later in the webinar. Trending. These are the trending articles of the past week. This is based on search volume, number of clicks and number of sales, among other things. You can easily add these trending articles to a supply request or price list or mark them as favorites. New from growers in your network. See an overview of newly added articles from growers in your network. Further down, you will find various product groups for quick filtering. Explore. First we are going to look at Explore. This lists all articles from all growers regardless of connection or supply. Now, when you click directly on search, you will see all articles from all growers. At the top, you will see the number of trade items and growers. You can choose your preferred sorting order and switch between tell and list views. At the bottom, you can also change the items per page. Using the filter options on the left, you can make sure you see the assortment you will want to see. You can find different filter options for the article. For example, when this filter is on, you can only see the assortment of your network. When it's off, you will also see the assortment of growers from outside of your network. Next to this, you have filters for characteristics, color and other filters. With Explore, you can ensure that all items you are interested in are marked with a star. This adds them to your assortment, making them easy to find later. If you click on the star in the filters, you will see your complete selected assortment. Also, you can search on the assortment that is not yet selected. Manage assortment. Items that you select at Explore can be found under Manage Assortment. With Manage Assortment, you choose your own trade item name, packaging configuration and photos, which will then come through in your system or webshop. Now let's get back to exploring. In the Explorer, you can also submit supply requests to growers or create price lists. You can add an item to a request or price list using the three dots or via multi-select. If you find that a certain product is not available in the supply, you can request a specific quantity for a certain period. You can download the price list in Excel format and forward it. You can create a request or price list for a specific grower or for the entire selection. You can also report feedback to a grower. You can do this when you see an item of which the photo does not look right, the availability is not correct, or when a characteristic is missing or the packaging configuration is not set correctly. Do this by clicking on the 3 dots next to an article and choose Report Feedback. Next, let's go to the purchase screen, where you can see the active supply and start purchasing. First, select the delivery location and delivery day. Then you can start searching for supply that matches this delivery location and time. To view the grower's delivery conditions, hover your mouse over the grower's name. Here you will see the delivery times and delivery and transportation cost and minimum order size. It's important that you meet this minimum order quantity. If you want to buy, click on the shopping cart. Here you enter how much you want to order. You also have the option to include an order and customer reference or delivery remark. Once the order is placed, you will see a recent order button in the upper right. You then have 5 minutes to cancel the order before the grower receives it. If you do not meet the minimum order quantity, you will see an exclamation mark next to the recent order button. This tells you that something is wrong. When you click on it, you can then click on Order More, which will take you directly to the grower's supply. If you have certain filters that you use often, you can save them as a filter set. For example, if you often search for a certain pot size and plant height, you can have these as a new filter. Then you also have the ability to manage saved filters. If your organization is allowed to buy on the clock presales, you have the option to select clock presales under the supply heading in the filters. This is available from 12 noon. You have the ability to filter by different auction locations. The last thing I want to explain is supply selections. With the Explorer, you can create supply selections for specific product types or selections per buyer. This way you can easily filter in the Explorer and find the items or offerings that you are interested in. To create the supply selection, go back to the main Explorer screen and choose the Supply Selections tab. Here you will see an overview of the supply selections created by you or your colleagues. To add items to your supply selection, return to the search screen. You can add items using the 3 dots or with multi-select. When you want to filter on a supply selection, you will find it on the left side in the filters. This concludes this online workshop. If you have any questions, please feel free to contact the Floriday support desk. We are here to help. Thank you for watching.